Keenan Channels here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 283 Landis Lane in Green Spring, West Virginia. You got this cabin here on 24.6 unrestricted acres. And there's a lot going on here, and it's going to take a lot of video to kind of explain everything. But there used to be an old house on this property that burnt, obviously, at some point in time, which sat down over this way, and I'll do video over there. And then, like I guess in 2017, this was built. And I don't know how, it looks like they might have used a spring for the water for the original house that was here, but there's public water back here now. So this place has public water. There's a frost-free hydrant there. There's also another frost-free hydrant over here that works. And you got this old barn here. You can call it a barn. I mean, it's basically a dry shed, somewhat like a pole building or whatever. And of course, I'll do video on the inside of the cabin and everything. But it's on a poured basement. It's a 24 by 24 box, 2-story. It's about like 1,152 square foot finished. So it's almost 1,200 square foot, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. You got composite decking here on the back. It's got skylights in it. It's got a Mitsubishi Mr. Slim unit. Oh, I'm losing my words right now. But anyways, mini split. It's a mini split. So the biggest thing about this place is it's private. It is back here at the end of the road, kind of setting in a hollow. And the property doesn't lay bed, but it goes up and down a lot. There's like 6 different points that all filter down into these hollows. So there's 6 little points / ridges on this property in 4 different hollows. And there's a pond and stuff down here. I'm gonna have to do a lot of video to kind of show you everything here. But there's ATV trails everywhere. There's a shooting range right down here that the owner has. But it's unrestricted. You can do whatever you want. The owner's AIRBNB'd this some. You got like one of the inflatable hot tubs there on the deck. It's pretty basic stuff, but it'll do for a weekend, or if you don't need much, it'll do for full time. But it is quiet. You can hear a pin drop back here in this hollow. And the cabin's pretty well centered on the property, I guess. But we'll just keep going here. Keenan Channels here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm going to give you the walkthrough on the inside of 283 Landis Lane in Green Spring, West Virginia. You can come in the top or the bottom here. This cabin's a 24 by 24 2-story box. So that's like 576 square foot on each level. But I come in the basement door here, and you got the kitchen, down here in the lower part, which is going to be essentially like the basement. You got like the ceramic tile on the floor down here that looks like hardwood. And then there's a nice bathroom down here. It's kind of like a bathroom, laundry room, everything. You got a really nice kind of custom shower here. Toilet, little vanity, hot water heater, washer dryer, laundry sink over here. And you got a little sitting area in these. There's many splits in here, like the Mitsubishi Mr. Slims. There's one down here, and I think there's 3 upstairs. Just a little sitting area here. Guy's got him like a little reloading bench here and stuff like that. And you come upstairs, you got bamboo floors up here. And like a living area up here. As you can see, they got a flat screen on the wall. There's one of the Mitsubishi units right there. Bedroom. You know, there's, you know, vaulted ceilings in here, skylights, and then another bedroom here. So 2 bedrooms and a living area upstairs, kitchen, bathroom, laundry room downstairs. But this thing needs some finish work done into it. I mean, I think the place was built in 2017, so it's not that old. But, you know, like there's no switch covers on many of the, you know, switches and stuff. And like the cans, you know, around the recessed lighting need to be finished. I mean, there's just some odds and ends stuff here that needs to be done on the inside. But, I mean, there's no way, I don't think. I mean, if you used $150 a square foot and multiplied it by the square footage here, that's like $175,000, I think. And, you can't build anything for $150 a square foot right now. So, I mean, if you just paid somebody to come out here and build this thing today, I don't think they could do it for less than $200,000, just with the cost of everything. And that's not including any of your utilities, which there's public water here. It's got a septic, and it's private. Keenan Shanholtz here again, 283 Landis Lane. Want to show you here the owner's shooting range they made down here in one of these hollows. I mean, you can fire away down here, shoot as much as you want. It's unrestricted. And I'll take you, like I said, this place is just a collaboration of little ridges, points, and hollows. And I mean, great. I mean, there's ATV trails that run up almost every one of these little points in here. But here's the little pond. I mean, there's a spring here. I mean, it's the water's clear. I mean, you can see right to the bottom of it. It's not very deep. I mean, I don't know if you can have any fish in here or not, but a heck of a lot of frogs and a good place for the deer to drink, the wildlife and everything. And there's actually a bigger spring over here that you can see that was feeding the old house that was here. And you can see the little stream that kind of runs down through here that rolls out of this pond. But I'll kind of take you back around here. I mean, it's just quiet down here. And there's a little footbridge here made out of railroad ties to walk across this little drainage in here. Let's check around here. There's a big elevated tree stand over here, which you can kind of see through the way. Let me cut the video off here and kind of reset when I get over here. But here's the little footbridge that you can see. But you can go around. I mean, you could drive a truck pretty much a lot of places in here, but we'll pick up the video over there. Keenan Shanholtz here again, 283 Landis Lane, Green Spring. So, as you can see, the cabin and stuff's over there. And I guess the old house used to sit here because you could see like a sidewalk and everything. And then there's like the elevated tree stand or tree house, which must have had electric in it because there's a window unit air conditioner up there. And there's an electric pole over there that's disconnected now. That obviously used to have a meter there, and it looks like somebody was hooking up a camper. I'll show you that here in a minute. But there's an old root cellar right here, and the spring is right behind this big tree, and you can see a little spring box there, and the spring runs over and dumps into the bigger run right there. But the root cellar, I mean, it's a great place to hang a deer up in there. And then you obviously got a deer feeder hanging on a pole here. But I guess at one time, somebody had this set up as, you know, and it must have just had a camper here. There's an old outhouse there. But here's the electric pole. And there's a white pipe right there that looks like they were tying their sewage for the camper in. The frost-free hydrant over here, even though there's no electric over here, it works. I mean, it's got water coming out of it. I don't know how everything's tied together here, really. It's going to take some figuring out, but there's a lot to offer here. I mean, this could be another build site over here. And of course, this is a little tree house. You can just see how everything kind of lays out down here and everything. It's pretty. I mean, let's walk up here and check this out. But yeah, see, there's old electric cord wrapped around there. So I guess at one time there was electric running up into this tree stand or tree house, whatever you want to call it. Now see, here's where you can look up, and I'm sure that's what this is built here for. So you could set in this this tree stand and look up on the hill here at the little field up there. Let's check it out. And of course the property, just right down there's a gate there, and that's where the property line starts. So the property line goes up over across that ridge, up over across that ridge, and it's a pretty good shape. It's fairly square, and like I said, the cabin sits pretty much in the middle of it. So yeah, here's your setup in here, where you can sit here and watch for deer and have yourself a little buddy heater in here or something like that. But that's what you got here. It's pretty neat. But there's a lot to unwrap here. I guess the best way I could put a ribbon around this place is there's some cleanup that needs to take place here. I mean, there's some junk that's accumulated on the property over the years. I mean, not by far, not an immense amount or anything like that. I mean, probably if you had some buddies on one weekend in a roll-off dumpster, you could have some of this stuff, most all of it cleaned up. It's not an exorbitant amount of stuff, but the grounds need a little cleanup. The cabin needs a little bit of finish work. But for the sticker price of this, I mean, you can just see how pretty this is back in here. It is quiet, it is unrestricted. You know, if you started from scratch and had to buy this ground and replicate the cabin that's here and get your utilities in and stuff, it'd be every bit. I don't think you could do it for less than $350, and $400 is probably more realistic. If you just started from scratch today to even buy this land and build something similar to that cabin, so you're getting a $50,000 to $100,000 discount as opposed to starting from scratch. So that's kind of the tour here, and I may do another video. I'm gonna ride up on this hill and check that out up there and everything, but come check it out. Keenan Shanholz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on 283 Landis Lane in Green Spring. Wanted to take this video to kind of show you here, like as you can see way down there, probably about 250 yards is the tree house. And this is the field that you're gonna see on the aerial, on the drone shots. But I came up here, and right here where this ribbon's on the trees is one of the corners to the property, like in the middle. So it's gonna shoot that way and then back this way. But this is, you know, would be the back of the property here. But I just wanna walk you down here and show you, if you ever wanted to, and like this is what this property's like. So you have a little point that goes off here. It goes down into a hollow on that side and up over another little ridge like this. And same deal over here. I mean, it's down, up on another little point, and there's ATV paths just like this. As you can see, I drove my truck up here. But if you ever wanted to build another house on this property, what's wrong with that? It's got a fantastic view here of White Horse Mountain. So the mountain that you're looking at up there is like 1,700 acres of state hunting land. So you're not ever going to see any houses on top of that mountain over there, but check that out. It's really pretty up here.